Hey y'all, so today I'm going to be trying some new products, and basically the first thing I started with was I washed my face. I basically went over my face with some micellar water, which is normally my morning cleanser. That's normally what I do in the morning, especially in the winter because my skin's really dry. Not super dry like that, but it's like pretty dry for me because I have oily skin. And I use the simple micellar water, and then I moisturize my face. And I use the Boscia Subaki Swirl, which is not my favorite, so I'm not really gonna recommend that. My real favorite face lotion. I just went back to this recently. Like, as soon as that's done, I've been using this at night, but as soon as that's done, I'm gonna be using this. It's the Purito Centella Green Level Recovery Cream. You can get it off Amazon. It's like $16. But first, I'm going to start by priming my face. And my skin feels really dry today, so I'm going to use the Too Faced Hangover RX, which I have this jumbo size, but it's the same thing. I got this at TJ Maxx, but honestly, and there we go. And what I like about this is that it keeps my makeup on all day, but it also like hydrates, but not too much to where it makes me greasy. Also, while I'm here, I'm just gonna prime my under eyes with the Milk Hydro cooling stick. Not the hydro cooling stick, just the cooling stick. And I just like to run that over my eyes, under my nose, where I tend to be dry because I have bad allergies and I blow my nose a lot, so yeah. I don't know if I want to start with eyes or face. Honestly, probably face, because I don't know if I'm going to be doing a whole lot of my eyes today. But I'm going to use the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer, which this actually has more coverage than what I would consider to be tinted moisturizer coverage. And I'm going to take about 2 pumps of that. And to blend that in, I'm going to use the Real Techniques buffing brush. And for concealer, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I have the color Medium Sand, which when I put this on, you'll see that this is not no sand. It's super light. These concealers, based on what they name them, run pretty light. And I'm going to use this BH foundation brush. I don't know why my phone decided to just keep going off right now, but okay. Go off, I guess. Literally. See how light that is? Like, but it gives like a highlighted appearance, which I kind of like under the eyes. And then I blend the edges with my foundation brush because you don't want harsh edges. And I'm going to use the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. I have this little size. And I'm going to use the Real Techniques contour brush. And I'm going to set the rest of my face with that too. And this doesn't need a lot of setting, so I really don't set this much. Because this tinted moisturizer tends to set on its own, and I don't need a whole lot of setting powder. And it's not like extremely dewy, so I'm able to actually like not set it that much, but here is what it looks like up close. To me, it looks really skin-like and like really pretty. And I'm gonna bronze my face. For bronzer, I'm gonna use Milani Silky Matte in Sunkissed 02. For highlighter, I'm gonna use from the Natural Face palette. I'm gonna use Satin Sheets, which is this top one right there. Ooh, that's some serious highlight. I don't know why I don't remember it being that pigmented, but okay. And yeah, that's some serious highlight. And for blush, I'm going to use the Ciate Marbled Light Blush in the color Burnt, which this is what that looks like, with a Moda blush brush. My camera ran on memory while I was doing my brows, so I don't know if you guys saw that or not. But now I'm going to move on to eyes. And I'm going to prime with the Fenty Beauty eye primer. Which I actually really do like this eye primer. Like, I feel like I'll just start buying this from now on, because it works better than the Milani, but it also, I like how it has the wand applicator. Because the squeeze applicator kind of is annoying to me. Like, I know a lot of people like it, but I don't. You know a palette I haven't used in a really long time? The Zodiac Love Signs. And since it's almost Valentine's Day, I'm just going to use this. And there's some, this is like my favorite color scheme that in the world. So, like, I'm obsessed. Okay, and the first thing I'm gonna do is put a color on my brow bone, and I'm gonna use the Scorpio, the light, like matte white color. Whoa, that's bright. I did not realize how bright that is. Yeah, that's really bright, but that's okay. I'll blend it out and get it not looking ridiculous. And then for a transition color, I'm trying to think of what I should use. I'm gonna use, I'm gonna mix Leo and Cancer, these two matte colors. Oh. Like I said, even if it looks a little bit crazy at first, it's gonna come together. Whenever I use this palette, I always end up loving the look that comes out, so I honestly, any color combo in this palette always ends up looking great, so I'm not too worried. And I'm just taking a little bit of Leo by itself and like making that blend a little smoother. For the crease, I'm gonna take, I'm trying to decide if I want to go down a purpley route. No, I'm gonna go down like a more orange route because I feel like I've done a lot of purpley looks recently. And I'm gonna go the color Virgo, the matte Virgo. That bright orange, which, if y'all know, I love the color orange in makeup. It's literally my favorite color in makeup. Like anything warm and like warm, toasty, and like beautiful, it's the best to me. And I'm gonna go straight in the crease with that. I really should have probably dusted that off first because what I ended up doing, as y'all can see, was got it everywhere. But that's an easy fix. Like, as much as you might think, like, oh, I just destroyed my makeup, like see how easy that was to fix. Take a little bit more of that, tap off, definitely tap off. This time now we're going into this eye. Because sometimes if you don't tap off the excess, that causes more, it causes more fallout, to be honest. Like, a lot of people say, how do I help fallout? Honestly, tap off your brush. Like, that helps a lot. And I'm going to blend the edges of that. This is like my favorite spring / summery palette because literally like there's all the warm toned, beautiful, like bright colors. Like they're not all like extreme bright, but they're like bright to the point where they'd be perfect for spring and summer. Which I know it's a reach, but I can't wait till spring. And I'm going to take a little bit more concentrated brush and go into, what color do I want to go into? And go into Taurus, this matte right here, which is a little bit like of a burgundy type color. But I'm just going to deepen up a little bit with it. Because I like the way that orange looks on its own. It's not like, there's not a lot needed to that, add to that. I just want a little bit more depth. Right, and now for the lid. What do I want to do on the lid? Let's see. And a lot of times what I'll do is I'll put down a base, which I'm going to do right now because these are very metallic, and like sometimes when it comes to that, I have hooded lids. So what'll happen is I'll get transfer up to my crease, which happens with any shimmery shadow or even matte shadow on me. So I'll take a little bit of a long wearing concealer and just cut that a little bit. I take the color Leo right there, and this is going to be a little bit of a monochromatic, like orange copper type of look. Oh my god, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. That is my favorite type of look. I don't know what it is about oranges and coppers, but like oranges and coppers, like, I don't know how to explain it. They're just gorgeous. I'm going to take that crease brush and just blend a little bit at the edge of that line. Okay, and I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer and blend the edge of that. Not blend it, but like cut the edge of that. See how it made it like sharp? That's what I wanted. And I'm going to on the lower lash line, go into that Taurus color mixed with a little bit of Virgo. And a little bit of Pisces. On the inner corner, I'm going to take that middle color. There's only one middle color in the palette, like that highlight color in the middle. And put it in the inner corner and in the inner corner of the bottom. And I'm just going to do one last blend at the top here with the blending brush. And for liner, I don't know if I want to make this more wearable by using brown liner, but I also have an orange liner. Might as well go all out. Okay. But I'm just going to do like a thin line of orange. And I have a new mascara to try, the L'Oreal Bambi Eye. Is it L'Oreal? Yes, L'Oreal Bambi Eye Mascara. And it's in this packaging. And let me... Dang, this gives really long lashes. This works really nice. I have tried this, but not on its own. I've only tried it like on top of roller lash. I'm really impressed. I am really impressed with this mascara. Like, my lashes normally don't get this long, like, with one coat of mascara. So, I am really impressed. And, hold on, I'm gonna put roller lash on my bottom lashes because it has more of like a waterproof type feel. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to see more videos from me, and I'll see you later. Bye.